Hello then, and welcome to round 11, the penultimate round of the championship. We are at Silverstone. We have 7 riders who literally just joined late, so we have 8, and then Craig is joining after qualifying, so that will make it 9. So we're gonna have 9 riders. They only said 7, but after qualifying we will have 9 riders. So I'm hoping for a good race yet again. Obviously penultimate round. No one's in double points today, so it's a fair competition, I guess. I don't know if I'm defending there. Is Platt the first one to start a lap? Yes, he is. So Platt is on board the factory Ducati today. The Big Red, as it's known as. And he's going to hope to dominate today's race. He's almost invalidated out there. That's close. But he's made it through sector 1 safely. No, as he goes into the grass and he's restarted his lap, so El Turco's up next. So El Turco heads it round turn 1. Plant's gone down again. Can El Turco, if she's setting a lap, should be good enough to get away from last place, so they can all set laps. Should be good for them. El Turco, he made it through sector 1 safely. And he fights through the long right hander safely as well. Now I'm going to head down into Vale corner. And he does run quite deep there, but he's cut it back. And he runs through the corner smoothly. Oh no, he's lost the front just before the loop. And he's gone down, so that's his lap gone. It's not invalidated though, so he can still set the lap. Oh, Platt looked like he lost the front then. That was very close. I did genuinely thought he lost the front then. And Turco, he's going to set the first lap of the session. It's putting me over 2 minutes as he crashed. It's a 2-minute 48. Here we go then. We head around the left-hander and now into the tight right-hander. He runs very deep. Let's see if from the red sector 1. Well, he crashed on his lap, but he has set the lap, which means he's still on pole position as of now. But Grigway looks set to beat that as he has not crashed. So. Oh no, and he slid off. He tried to hang on for so long. He's actually gone back to the pit, but if he'd have stayed on, then he might have gone to second place there. So Jack on board the Tech 3 KTM. Is this now his chance to get onto pole position? Sam Matias, he's also on the lap on board the Suzuki today. Oh, touch has a bit of a wobble into there. into Maggots and Beckett's, but here comes Jack though. Sector 3 split is fairly close. Touches on the orange in Sector 1. And he's red again. Is the first lap of the session going to be created by Matthias? You'd think so, but Jack should be able to fight back on the Sector 3 KT. Oh no, Matthias done the same as Guigan, he's off the front there as well. And that corner is catching people out, so we have to watch out for that in the race. So then, is Jack going to be the first person to... Oh, I'm the commentator's curse. I just shouldn't say anything now. I am the commentator's curse. And they're blast off the front. It's like someone goes on a lap and then they just crash. I'll just spectate them and they just... That's 4 people in a row. Right next up is El Turco. Will he crash on his lap? Everyone's crashing on their laps and... Well, El Turco's currently on a pole for 2 minute 4.8. Finley's gone down as well. Here comes El Turco then. He's running a little bit high. He's wide there again. Plat's invalidated. Matthias invalidated, and so is El Turco, and that's his lap over too. So some of these people like Matthias and Jack, they're going to be on the front row out setting a lap maybe, which would be very lucky. Same for people like Finley and Guigui, or Guigui is he's the only person on that, well, as well as Gulito and hopefully Craig if he joins. Going to be very close with him. As Jack leaves the front. Who's next to crash? Who's next on the lap? It's Plat. Will he crash? He's a red Sector 1. Everyone has crashed I've watched so far on a flying lap. Even El Turco, and he's the only one who's sat a lap. So, and then after Plat, it is Finley. So let's see. Will Plat finally set a lap? No room for error. And he takes it a lot better than El Turco did. And he gets it powered out of there nicely. Lots of people on laps now, so everyone is gone past Sector 1, apart from Jack. So he'll go out on his last run now. But here comes Plat. Is he finally going to set the first proper lap of the session? But everyone's on laps now though, and if they do crash on their laps, I'd recommend them to carry them on, because El Turco's lap, you'd still maybe beat that, so... Is Plat gonna crash? Is he gonna stay on? He could potentially thrash the lap time by 10 seconds if he does complete the lap. That's Matthias who's gone down. And he's finally going to set the lap. He can't crash from now on. There's no braking zone. There's no way he can crash, right? Here he goes then. Round the final corner. And he finally sets the lap and he has beaten it by over 10 seconds. And everyone else's red sectors changed to orange ones. Finley's going to cross the line. He's 2.5 seconds off. As Guigui sends him inside of El Turco on this qualifying lap, and he's absolutely barged him out the way, and El Turco, he's made a nice move, to be honest. And that's the El Turco out wide, so top sets the lap. And Guigui's gone down again. So that'll be his session over. So Matthias and Jack were second and third at the start of this session, but they're the only two that haven't set laps, so they're now set in the bottom 2 positions. So session is now over, checker flag is out, and it's all these guys' last laps. El Turco's session is over. Here goes Matthias. He's improving furthermore. Here goes Matthias then, and he's going to come to the line, and he goes up into 5th. Here goes Platt then, he's going to come to the line. I don't think he's going to improve, which he doesn't.
Pole position is confirmed with the end of the qualifying
So then,
session.
Platt gets on pole then for race 1.
Grid.
He'll be delighted with that. He's got a huge advantage over the others, but remember, Julito's racing, so he'll be there as well. But he'll have to start from the back of the grid, so that could affect him. Guig will be in 2nd place for the race. He's got a fair advantage over Finley, who's starting in 3rd. Touch is in 4th. Matthias is in 5th. El Turco 6th, and Jack is in 7th. The only one who doesn't just a lap.
Welcome to the
We'll let them have a test into turn 1. Oh my god.
As the riders do their cool-down laps, let's take a look at the final classification.
Under the sunny skies of Silverstone, unlikely for it to be like that, but Platt is on the pole, Guig's in 2nd and Finley's in 3rd, so we've now got the 10-man lobby compared to the 7-man like we had at the start of qualifying. But here we go then, there's lights out and away we go for race 1 Silverstone, and Finley and Jack have jump starts, so the two brothers have jump starts. We now head down into turn 1. That's touch has gone down. Finney's trying to fight, Finney's trying to fight Platt. As Nelson's battling now for position with Julito as he, as Julito makes contact. And they all fight their way through. But here we go then. Who's going to make the cannonball moves into turn 7, I think this is. There's a monster move coming from Craig. And he's going to run very deep. I don't know how he stayed on. No, Julito's at the front and oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was just a collateral kill from Julito. He just killed 4 or 5 riders there and then one mistake. Finley's been overtaken by Guig now. He's made a mistake, but Nelson and Finley are going to be coming to close quarters soon. So there's fight for the podium on. Platt is definitely gone, but Finley does have 2 long laps. Platt's on the track. If Finley takes one long lap now, he'll still be in touch with Nelson. Here he goes. He's going to take number 1. Oh, I think he might run out. No, he's done it. He has done it. He's very close to Nelson. All the other guys will crash. If they don't crash, it's a guaranteed top 4 for all 4 of these guys. I mean, look at this train. Julito started this, but this train of 4 riders, this goes from the back of the grid. So, who's going to make the moves? This is going to be the battle to watch at the back of the grid. Who's going to risk it all? As all of these bottom 6 are here. So, oh, Platt's gone down. Platt's gone down at the front. And that's a massive crash. That is a turn 1 crash that you do not want to be having. He's sent absolutely flying, and that is gonna really affect him. As Jack and Matthias are fighting, and is Platt gonna drop down the order lots? No, he's actually in front of Julito, so They've not even lost that much time. But these guys, they're all battling. As we're now going to see from Jack's camera. Where he's going to try and make the move on Matthias. I'm guessing he's not quite close enough. I'd say maybe a move into this one here. I mean, if he gets slipstream, which is the only two that's done, I reckon he goes for a move. The slipstream's unreal. Matthias is so slow and so line as he breaks later, and that's going to be sent him flying. But no, he's not. He's made it stick. Oh, Craig made contact with touch. And he's bars out the way, but Craig does let him back through, so that's fair enough. But Craig's going in. That was close. Jack's got the move stuck though. I have to say though as well, if Elito and Platt crash again, they're going to have to fight through all of these guys behind them, so they cannot afford that. Guigui's not won a race yet in this event. Neither Nelson, neither Finley. Touch's gone down again as well, so that's going to be his race one in a bit of a shambles now. But they can still come back hopefully. So, oh no, Finley's gone down! I don't know where he's crashed, but he's crashed on the straight. Ooh. And he's actually going to come up very close to Matthias! Oh my god. And he's actually going to come up very close to Jack and Craig. And Jack's going to send a move up the inside of Craig. The helicopter, I have to say, the helicopter cam is one of my favourites on this track. I really like it. Ooh, it's Craig trying to send it up the inside. So then, the front two, Guigui and Nelson. Oh no, Platt's gone down again at turn 1. That's 2 crashes at turn 1. And I said it, if he crashes again, he has to fight for all of these, in which he is having to do so. But the front two, none of them have won a race, and this is their chance now. Nelson's going to fight hard. We know Guigui's got pace, but we know Nelson does too. So, who out of these two is going to win it? They're the two most likely to win it, even if they crash. The gap to Hulito is quite significant, although we know Hulito is very fast. Guigui's going to run wide in there, causing Nelson to gain time. They're both be fighting their hardest for this. We have to look at his train. I'm going to have to go and helicopter cam the most. So, oh no, Jack's crashed. Jack's crashed. And no, so Matthias. They both crashed. And no, Craig's hit his bike. Oh no, and then Platt's gone down again as well. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh. Is Platt going to drop to last place here? No, touch isn't quite close enough. He's going to run in hard. Oh my, he saved it. And Platt's going to get held up here as well. So, turn 7, it's really caused a few events in the first 3 laps. It's caused 2 big pile-ups, so not a favourite for corners for these guys. Jack on a tech through Caton, the worst bike on the grid versus the best bike on the grid versus the best person in the whole event. So Jack's at a very unfair advantage here, but he's going to try and send it up the inside. That was ambitious. Yep, it's never going to work. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm going to have to give him a long lap anyway. He is waiting, but you can't do that. You cannot do that. You just cannot do that. Even if he is waiting, that is just... He's waiting, but it's on the championship lead. Obviously he's won the championship, but I'm trying to extend that gap further. Well, that is... That was an ambitious move. Oh my god. It doesn't matter though. I think they're fine now. That was very crazy. Oh my god. Oh, Hilito's just got himself a long lap. I've just caught that as well. So then, Guigui's actually pulled away from Nelson now. And it's Guigui's time to shine. Like I said, he's never won a race before in this event. So, it's all to play for. Craig's just gone round the outside of Matthias at turn 7 again, so another event. I'll probably call it turn 7, it's probably not even turn 7, but that's what I think it is. But Craig's just pulled an absolutely outstanding move round the outside of turn 7. Craig's actually gone off the track there, he's going to lose time. Matthias doesn't look on it this week, sadly. Oh, no, he's going to go for a dive bomb. Oh, and he's just about stayed on. Ooh, and they're just about trying to fight for it. He's sliding his way in, he's gonna. Oh, he's on the curve. That's not what you're going to be doing to that. Sadly for Platt, he's won the championship already, but it's not going to add up to some good points. I mean, he's having an absolute disaster. Back down in 9th place, but he's had so many crashes and it's just not gone for him. However, if he does start this low down, he will get the advantage for race 2, and that is going to spell trouble for the others. I still think Platt's just been given 2 long laps out of nowhere. But Platt is very close to the 2 guys in front. And he's just so much faster. He's going to brake later and he's going to try and send up the inside. And Jack's gone down again, so that is... He's going to be on pole though for the next race. Oh. I'm not quite sure what happened to Platt there. I wasn't watching that properly, but something happened there for Platt. I'm not entirely sure. Touch has now gone down at Club Corner. So Platt, his race is lonely. Potentially P7, maybe even P6, if he can really rack up the pace. But these 2 longs are going to cost him, and yet that's a crash now for Matthias, so that is definitely going to be P7. But to get Craig, it's going to have to be a big push. This race is not won yet for Guigui. He still has to keep his cool. Touch has gone down again, so Jack's race is not run yet. He's got 2 long laps, but if he can gap Touch a touch more, well, about 2 seconds, then he will not finish last place. So he's gonna have to really start pushing now. Guigui looks like he's taking that corner a bit cautiously. This race not won yet. Nelson's gonna try and really pushed now. I mean, he's got nothing to lose really, because even if he does crash, he should still be in front of Fulito. So I guess he could full send it and try and catch up, or if he wants to play it safe and get 2nd place, then he can do that as well. But oh no, Guigui made a bit of a mistake there, and that's going to cost him, and this is going to spice up the battle for first now, isn't it? He's taking it really cautiously. Touch has gone down again, and all of a sudden this battle has just got a whole lot closer, and Nelson is in striking distance, only 0.5 behind. So Nelson, he's going to be pushing his hardest. He's actually made a bit of a mistake though, I think. But 2 mistakes there from Guigui. Oh, Nelson having a bit of a wobble. But these 2 are going to come down to the final lap. None of them have won a race. It could be their first ever win each. Nelson's going in. Oh, he's going in. Oh, no, he's not. He's actually done that perfectly. Look, he broke so much. He's so late on the brake. So late on the brakes is Nelson. And it really plays into his advantage to gain time with other riders. But anyway, then we're going to start the last lap. Guigui's going to lead it. Is he going to finish it? Well, we'll find out. Nelson's only 0.4 behind him. We'll find out in 1 minute 50 time. He is right behind him. He's going to try and strike a move. I think if he can get in slipstream down this straight, he's going to try it into turn 7. And are we going to see another bit of carnage at turn 7? He is right behind him. Julito's gone down again as he hits the back of Guigui. He's now Guigui's been sent a message now. Nelson is right behind you, and he's going to try and send it into his. Surely, he's only a tenth behind. This is surely it now. Is he going to send it? He breaks so much later. He rams into Gwigwi. Gwigwi holds position. Nelson is through, but I guess that's a bit aggressive. We might have to review that. Depends what happens at the end of this race. Can Gwigwi find a way back through? Nelson takes the lead. That's a very aggressive move, though. And he's made another mistake, Gwigwi. And is that race done? Or can he? No, he's got a good drive out of there, though. And is he going to try and counter back into club corner? No! He's so close. There's going to be a move down the straight into Brooklyn, surely. Or maybe even here. No, he's not. Nelson might run wide. No, he doesn't. Into the loop, maybe. He's very close into the loop. No, he doesn't. He's getting very close. He's right on the back of Nelson. As we now head down the straight, and we're going to head into Brooklyn's corner. Is Gwigwi going to break later? He's going to try it. He tries it. Nelson has a wobble, goes down. Nelson's gone down at Brooklyn's. Oh, he was pushing too hard, and his first win has gone away from him just like that. It's so unfortunate. I cannot believe. And Nelson's gone down again. Oh, I cannot believe it. Anyway then. Finley's now in second. So Nelson's gone down. I do not believe it. Nelson has gone down again. Finley's going to come home in second. Craig's going to come home in third. Very well deserved podium for him. Platt's going to get 4. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to get 6 for his long laps. Nelson's going to get 5th in the end. Could have got 2nd and 6th. Julito's in 7th. And El Turco is going to get 8th. Ooh, he almost high-sided like that. And that's not quite going to finish the touch. He's having an absolute nightmare.
Let's take a look at the final classification of this race. The riders are enjoying a
So then,
well-deserved lap of
Gwigwi
honour.
gets first in his first ever win. So he'll be surely happy with that. So well done to him on his first win. Nelson was so close as Finley gets second and Craig gets third. So well done to the podium, guys. Nelson gets 4th. He'll be really disappointed with that. He somehow finished 26 seconds behind. And he was in the lead. So now he's done that. Matthias is in 5th. Platt gets 6th after his 2 long laps. Julito in 7th. El Turco 8th. Jack 9th. And Touch in 10th. So then Touch is on pole with Jack in 2nd. And El Turco in 3rd. So then we're going to try again. Is everyone going to jump start this time round? With lights out and away we go. And everyone's fine this time. And it's going to be Jack who gets the launch. And it's, oh my god, it's like 10 wide into turn 1. But they've somehow all made it through safely. They've all stayed on. Oh, let Platt make contact at the front. And Platt's made his way to the lead. There's bumper cars all over the place. Oh, Jack's been absolutely catapulted. But as they head round these guys, I don't know how they've gone through that safely. But Platt leads yet again. And no, someone's gone down as Nelson. Who's going to break the latest into here? I think Gwigwi's trying to overtake Matthias. Here he goes. Yeah, Gwigwi's way late and Touch is way too late. And that's going to send him out wide. And El Turco might get to get better. Finley's gone down as well. But Platt, he's gone again, but he can't crash this time round. Hopefully, I don't want to crash, but I don't want to make a runaway lead. So I hope Julito can catch up and we get a battle going between them both. Gwigwi and Matthias are side by side. But he can't make his way through. Oh, Touch is hot! But they're still safe. Oh no, there's contact! Oh my, there's a 4-way battle here for 5th position. Gwigwi, the race winner of race 1, is one of them. Matthias tries to set up the inside, he does. But then El Turco's going to get the cut back on the 2 of them and he gets both positions. Ooh, that's scary. Ooh, I know Finley's gone off the track as well. Anyway then, we start lap 2. Platt lead by 0.8 of a second. Ooh, well, El Turco almost losing it there. Oh, Julito's caught up to Platt, so Platt's made a mistake somewhere, and Julito is... Old Touch has gone down. Julito though, he's only 0.2 behind off Platt, and this is his chance. He needs to overtake him now or never. Oh no, Nelson's gone down again as well. Platt needs to overtake... No, sorry, Julito needs to overtake Platt now or never, or it's going to be game over. As you know who is the more superior man here. Ooh, it's not good there for Julito. As all he cuts the corners, right? There's a lot of time to that. He's still intact though. Jack's on the podium as well this race, so he'll be happy with that. Just don't want to get too many track limit warnings, as proven by El Turco, who's already on 4. But Platt and, well, yeah, Platt and Finley, they are fine for now. With no warnings given to them. Jack's off the track now. So help Craig close in, and Craig's going to want another podium. He's already got one. Can he find another one? He's going to be very low on the brakes and Tev, but he's going to get that corner perfectly done. They power it out, and I come through a woodcut. Platt's extended his gap again, so that's going to help him run away further. And Craig, so he is pushing and he's trying to close. Jack's cut the corner there, in this third track limit warning, so he's going to have to be careful, or he's going to have to run through that long lap loop. We're hearing the lovely sound off of Craig's bike. How is it out? And he is very close now into Vale corner. Jack's running wide and he's going to get the cut back. I think he is. He does. And Guigui's overtook Jack. Where did Guigui come from? I didn't even know he was even here. And they're going to make contact, and that's going to hold Jack up. And Craig's just going to escape it all now. Platt's gone down again. I just do not believe it. I refuse to believe he's crashed there as well. That is crazy. Matthias has gone down as well at the exact same corner. So then, he's out of the podium. And now it's going to be a 4-way battle for second place. There's contact between these two. So then, 2 of these guys are going to miss out on the podium. Julito has surely got a win now on his hands. Guigui absolutely launches it up the inside. He's going to run wide open. Craig's going to get the cut back, but so's Jack, surely. Oh no, he's taken him. Guigui's crashed and he's going to hit Jack. And Jack stayed on, but he's got a loss of time, and it's so unfortunate for Jack. He's been collected up in it, but at least he stayed on it. Could have been worse. Nelson's gone down again. Finley's also gone down, and Touch, his race is left to be desired. Can Platt cut Craig? I know, well, I say I know, Platt's already a clean rider, but these two haven't got the best of relationship right now, so whether there's going to be a hard move put in, we'll find out. We'll see if Platt does anything harsh. Is he going to send something? And then Craig might go for one, but will Platt. But Craig will fend for his position, so you know you got to do what you got to do. And Platt is just so much faster in a straight line. He's going to get the run and he's absolutely destroyed him. Just so much quicker. He's not going to get the run up here though, and I reckon Craig might be able to overtake him. He's now going to the corner. Is he going to try and... He does! I told you to go fast moves, and he's actually gone down, and he's taken Platt with him! Oh no! And I'd say that's a racing incident. He went for a move and it didn't stick off. And... Touch has been given a black flag. And Craig is no longer on the podium. Just like that. So then, Platt is hunting down second place again. Craig, I thought there'd be a harsh move put in there. And he has sadly lost out on the podium due to that, and he would have been in a somewhat safe third place, but it's gone away from him. Anyway, there's a battle for the wooden spoon at the back of the field as well. Ooh, Nelson Finley's bike goes sideways into turn one. They're following each other. Jack's gone down, and that is podium loss for him now. So Craig, he's been given a lifeline at the podium, but he's still got to worry about Guigui, which is, he's not going to like that, as he knows he won race one, and it could be a dream for Guigui, a podium and a win, but then can it be 2 third places for Craig? They're both going to want this podium. Both got 1 podium so far. Can he get another one? Finley finished on the podium in race 1. Sadly, it's not like he's going to finish on the podium in race 2, but he's still in it. But it's just very unlikely. Julito has got pretty much a free win on his hands here. Just to stay on the bike, and I think to notice as well, that also counts to the points tally, which I'm surprised he has compared to Platt, but he does have the fastest lap, Julito, so whether Platt decides to push and try and get that off of him, Julito is the faster man. Which I thought Platt would be, so I guess he's doing some form of job. Guigui is very close out to Craig anyway. Guigui can get the run out of here, and that is it. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, he's going to get a better drive, and I think Craig's going to have to try and outbrake him into it, because they're going to be side by side into turn 7. Yes, they are. Guigui's got the inside line, as they now start braking hard. No, sorry, Finley's now crashed as well. Matisse has got a very lonely racer, that's why. Craig's hanging on. I'm watching this here, but all I can hear is Jack's KTM. As you can hear as well, all I can hear is Jack's KTM. It's the loudest bike out there, which you'd be surprised by. You'd think it'd be these Ducatis, which you can hear very loudly too, but KTM is just such a standout engine. You can definitely identify it. Ooh, Guigui's going to run a little bit hot there. But he's going to get it pinned back. Finley's just got himself a straight long lap, I think. and he's just gone down again, and it's black flagged him. So if he got long enough, I wonder if he cut the corner and got black flagged on purpose. No, and Gregory's gone down. How unfortunate. And Craig is now... It's going to be another podium for him by the looks of things. So, there's not much going on now. But there is not much going on. So there's nobody close on track, and it just seems to be nothing is there. Nothing's happening. The closest gap on track is Jack to Craig, which is 3.5 seconds, and that's it. So whilst we can, we'll watch a helmet cam of Jack to see if he can catch up to Craig. We can see Craig in the distance, so see the blue dashboard of the KTM. See his time. Running on the gear 6 in 330 kilometers an hour. And someone's gone down. That would be El Turco. And no, Julito's gone down. Right, now we need to get off Jack now. And now we have a battle going. Because now there's going to be a bit of pressure coming. And that is what I call a battle for the lead is now on finally. So then Platt is only 0.7 behind. With 2 laps to go. So it's really shaking up now. He's finally getting closer. I don't know what happened to Nelson. Oh, he's left. So then, oh wait, no, I've only just noticed as well, I cannot believe this, Julito has got himself a long lap penalty and Jack's gone down as well, and that's going to promote Guigui up into 4th position. So then, Julito, is he going to take his long lap? So Julito has not taken his long lap. And he's going to get one more lap to do it. And Platt is right behind him. And I have a strong feeling that I'm 99% sure if he's not got a gap bigger than a second, he's not going to take the long lap. And he'll just admit second place and try and beat him on track. I'm going to tell you that now. Because I know he'll want to try and get this P1, and I'm sure Platt will try and want to get P1 on track as well. As he's going to send it up the inside at turn 1. But he's going to get the cut back, he's fast, and he cuts into his lines, and he just about makes the overtake stick. And that's all circle down again too. Can Platt make the overtake in turn 7? Oh no, Julito swerves into his line. That's not going to be allowed. But Platt runs really wide and Julito's going to get it cut back. Oh, Julito tries to turn in on them. Oh no, that's not the right line. That's it. I think that's Julito's race run. Yep, he's pushed it too hard, and that is it. I think there's no coming back from that. He tried his best, and that's going to be it, sadly. So then, the man's done it once again. He didn't finish on the podium in race 1. However, he's going to win race 2. And in a good start. And Julito's crashed at the final corner. Platt comes across to win the race, but Julito, where's Craig? Just about. He's crashed again, and oh my god. And actually, he's got a long lap penalty as Craig and Ater just pipped second place on the line. Because Julito does have a long lap penalty, if you remember. Has Craig just got himself second place? I cannot believe this. Guigui gets 4th. Matthias will get 5th. And Jack will come home in 6th. And El Turco's in 7th. He's cutting all the track, and yes, unlucky. Let's see, did Craig get it? And Craig got it by less than a tenth. Wow. So, Platt gets first then. He wins race 2. Craig gets second. He's got a second and a third place. So that is a really good week for him. So I'm sure he'll be really happy with that. The only rider to get 2 podiums apart from the the only rider to get 2 podiums. So yeah, Julito gets 3rd after an absolute nightmare finish. Guigui gets 4th, Matthias gets 5th, Jack gets 6th, El Turco 7th, and Finley gets 8th, and Nelson 9th and Touch 10th. Anyway then, that was the penultimate round of the championship. So we'll see you next week at Valencia, which will be next Tuesday at the same time. And that'll be the final round of the season. So, and we're going to have more people next week. We are missing a lot of people today due to them not being here for, I know some have certain reasons, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we'll see you next week. See ya.